Week 12, we start in Green Bay with those aforementioned Packers who are playing the Rams, and it is a pick'em at home in a pretty huge NFC game with a total of 47.5. Elgton Jenkins is out for the season with a torn ACL. Aaron Rodgers has said on Tuesday on the Pat McAfee show, I think he jokingly kept calling it COVID toe, but that's actually a real thing. So I don't know if that's actually what it is, but I don't think it is. Anyway, he has a toe injury that's worse than turf toe. And he says that it's really bothering him. There's a bunch of different options on the table, but his one option he said that is not on the table is sitting out this game. He's not going to miss any time. He wants to try and go win the Super Bowl this year with this Packers in what could very well be the last dance for him. And this is not a ideal matchup against the Rams. Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. If I'm looking at a team that can really create some issues for Green Bay, I sort of look at LA and defensively, they're a team that can do it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the Rams pass rush is going to feast with Elgton Jenkins out. Bakhtiari's not going to play this game. So, I mean, they're going to be in real trouble trying to stop this pass rush. I know COVID toe probably sounds like a bad thing, and it's going to hamper him poorly, but hopefully Dr. Joe Rogan will have a good treatment for that, and he'll be able to push through it. So we'll see. I think the bye came at a perfect time for the flailing Rams offense. It gives Beckham more time. It gives Stafford a chance to reset because he was not playing well before the bye. So some teams we see it kind of derails what they had going and their improvements, and then they come off the bye and they don't look great. I think the Rams could be the opposite. They can come out of this looking good. The Green Bay pass defense coming off its worst day, it could be just a blip. It might be something the Rams can exploit. The Rams defense couldn't slow Green Bay's offense in the playoffs last year. I think they've had this circled waiting for revenge. It's the perfect narrative spot of we need to prove that wasn't us. Now we got the quarterback to do it. Now Aaron Rodgers is hampered. So I think this is a game dictated by the Rams defense. I understand why the totals dropped a point since earlier in the day when it was 48.5. The Rams offense just needs to not be awful again to win. So I have the Rams as a pick 'em as a best bet. I think it's up to one, Packers -1 as we speak, but if the injury issues are bad, or if Rodgers is still, saying he's going to be less than 100% in this game, I could see people jumping on the Rams and pushing it to Rams being favored. So I think if you can get +1, or you're seeing that, get it early, because I think game day it might flip.
I actually thought I saw, I see Rams +1 on my local. It is a pick 'em right now at Caesars. The total's climbed a point as well, which is a little interesting. But I agree. I mean, I'm not saying that the Packers can't beat the Rams, or the Packers can definitely beat the Rams, but the matchup here of, like, if you take it, the Packers flow their offense through, Aaron Jones when he's healthy and Devontae Adams, right? And Aaron Jones isn't healthy. He's not going to play in this game. Devontae Adams, they can stick Jalen Ramsey on him, and even and not have to. And then you can shadow coverage elsewhere, and you don't have to worry. In an ideal world, if Jalen Ramsey plays well, it can lock down Devontae Adams. All of a sudden, it really makes it difficult for Green Bay, with missing their tackles, with Aaron Rodgers injured, to move the football. And I think we see the Rams offense get back on track. They should be able to run the ball effectively, and Matthew Stafford throw the ball deep. I don't believe that there is any significant weather issues. It's going to be cold as hell and maybe a little windy, but nothing insane in Green Bay. So I've got the Rams as a best bet. And I agree with you. I think if you like the Rams, you should take them now, because it's more than likely going to move towards LA as sort of the week goes on and we get closer to the weekend. So and how are we going to do this parlay? We're just going to, I guess, try and find Pete's bets that fit.
We're going to come up with it ourselves, and we're going to ignore Pete. So when it hits, he doesn't get any more say in the parlay moving forward.
I say screw Pete for this week.
All right. Well, do you want to throw the Rams in a parlay?
Let's do it.
Let's start the parlay party now. Actually, scrolling through this, we may have a pretty big parlay, but
we're not going to put them all in there.